Hydaelyn. A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3 great continents, there lies a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea. The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the astral eras. To date, all have proven ephemeral. In the year 1572 of the 6th and most recent astral era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all. Rising in desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean Alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Galamur, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination. From its core emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who unleashed his fury upon the realm. The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end. 5 years have come and gone. The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin. The realm is forever changed, a stranger to him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on. Spurred by the promise of peace and prosperity. Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is yet unwritten. May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Hey guys, Shiveria and Lockhart here, and welcome to another— Shiv, why'd you turn around that way? She's got a mind of her own. And you know what? I'm gonna point at the person that I believe is at fault for that. And that is Amadeus Lockhart. Hey Amadeus, what's going on?
Not too much, just... why have you dragged me in the middle of a sandstorm? Just asking. You know, I was asleep in my bed and then you kind of dragged me out of here. Really?
Because we've got to get back to UL'Dah. Because there is a sandstorm going on, so we've got to get back. So, Amadeus, do you know where to go?
Maybe.
Alright, so folks, let's just look up on our map here. As you can see, we were in the Royal Plantations last time. Now we need to head back to UL'Dah, which is about south... That's southwest? Yeah, about southwest from here. So, Amadeus, let's get back to UL'Dah. Because we've got a lot to do today. So hurry up your little feet, because you are slow. Silly little Lalafels. They're always so slow. But in the meantime, right now, folks, as you can see, the dynamic weather system is in, and boy, just look at it. Let me just look at this real quick, guys. This is an absolutely unbelievable sandstorm. Like, you can see sand particles, you can see things filling away, you can see everything. Look at that. That is amazing. What do you think, Amadeus?
Yeah, I think they've done a really good job. I mean, you can see all the debris in the air.
Yeah, this is just amazing.
But this is just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it definitely is. So let's get into Ul'Dah before we get sand in our boots. So as you can
run
see,
into a dust devil like Shiveria did. That was fun.
hey, I was on my main. Anyhow, but let's get into Ul'Dah here. As you can see, we found the gates of Norn. Now, today's episode, we're actually going to be exploring Ul'Dah today and showing you where most of the stuff are and where to go. And I have 6 letters already, really? And I'll show you where the Moogle mail is, because I think we got some stuff. So we'll have to find that out. But, if you notice, guys, as soon as we zone into Ul'Dah, I'm going to point something out to you that we actually have. As soon as it loads in would be nice sometime today. I hate these loading screens. What about you, Amadeus? Do you hate loading screens?
Not too bad for me. Oh, there you are.
You guys hear that? That's right. We found out we are allowed to have the music on and all the cutscenes. So I apologize. I wish I could show you guys the cutscenes you've missed. But from now on, not only will we have music on, but we will be showing all the cutscenes because we did find out Square Enix did change this policy. Let me, so you can see my character here. They did change their policy on this, so now we can have it in. So how cool is that, folks? So, thank you, Square Enix. Woohoo! Alright, so let's see. When you first enter Ul'Dah, this is pretty much what you see. And let's go up here and I'll show you what's up here. This is actually, for people that saw our first episode, this is called the Quicksand. Or, a short name for it is the Adventurers Guild. This is where you'll probably be spending most of your time for the first 15 levels or so. This is the Lev Mate. He can give you levs level 1s and 5s, and I believe level 10s as well. You have the Innkeeper right here. When you unlock your inn room, this is who you go to if you want to spend the night. And then you have Momodi over here. She gives you your main story quests. And I think that's about it. Amadeus, did I forget anything else?
Yeah, this is if you actually start in Ul'Dah, but you will actually end up here later on. I'm not going to do any spoilers, but you will get a chance to view each of the 3 cities.
Yeah, so if you start in Ul'Dah, which means if you're a Pugless, if you're a Gladiator, if you're a Thaumaturge, this is where you'll be. But what about the other classes? Well, we can't really show you those yet, because one of them we can't even get to right now. But when we are able to get to it, I'll also go to their adventure guilds and show you around as well. So we head back out to Ul'Dah. It is a very beautiful night in Ul'Dah tonight. We're actually going to go left here. And we're actually going to go up this little road here. And this on your map is called the Ruby Road Exchange. Now let me show you guys something. On this road, as you can see, we've got your, this is the main road, and oh, wait a minute. It's a wild Gerb Gerb! Would you put on some pants? There we go. Gerb, put on some clothes, man. But we shall wave to Gerb. Hello, Gerby. How are you doing today? Doing good? Yeah, can you put on a shirt too while you're at it? How about a shirt? You put on a shirt? A shirt would be nice, Gerb! You just wait though. Amadeus, can you tell him to put on a shirt? That's kind of,
Well, we are in a desert, so it must be really hot out here.
I wish I could go just topless. Okay, let's not pan at the fact that I'm somewhat already topless, but hey.
I'm not touching that one.
Really? Forever frustrated, Shiv, aren't you? Okay, so we've just seen Gerb without his pants and shirt on. Okay, moving right along. Now, over here, folks, is your independent importer. So he will have, if you are starting in Ul'Dah, your Hyrule gear, your Elsian, Lalafell, Mikote, and Rogadin gear. Now, if we click on one of these, this is pretty much your starter gear. But not just your starter gear, but there's all this stuff. There's like a Makote vest. There's underwear. You know, this is pretty much your starter gear, but there's also other stuff you can get just to wear around town. And or for
I've got to say, look at the detail alone, just of how this looks. I mean, you can see like all the grain of wood on the counter, and
yeah, it is
different
amazing.
things around.
Yeah. But another thing, well, if you go to tools, this is where you can also get some Gishal greens for your chocobo later. But look, we got some companions. There's a Wayward Hatchling, there's a Mammoth 001, and there's a Cherry Bomb. So you can also get some minions here. So, oh look, it's a little Lalafell jungling. Look. Ain't that cute? I mean, I'm going to zoom into that. Look at that. Look at that little Lalafell juggle. What are you doing, Amadeus? No one wants to see that, Amadeus, really? Really? Now let's look over here. We got some Mikotes dancing over here. And they're actually dancing in sync this time. Sometimes, like, the one girl dances in sync, but the other two in the back aren't. So this is like a little interesting thing you see in the beginning storyline.
It's like a lead dancer with like backup. You can't deny that this looks like a real living city of Ul'Dah.
Yeah, but I wish the Mikotes could dance like that. Like, in all seriousness. I mean, this is our dance. And don't get me wrong, I like it, but I wish I could dance like them. It'd be nice. That'd be nice.
They could add it later.
Could,
you know what Square
hopefully.
Enix is like.
And over here, guys, is your link shell distributor. This is where you can make a link shell.
Very important. Yeah.
Which, what a link shell is, folks. Hold on, let me actually read, what she said. Would you like to learn more about link shells? Or perhaps you're interested in creating your own? So pretty much, learn more about using link shells. What would you like to learn more about? So pretty much, what are link shells? They're just like, they're glorified chat channels now. It's like, let's say you are in one free company, and we'll get into that later. But let's say all your other friends are in another free company. Well, you guys can make a link shell, but you guys can still talk without having to be in the same free company. And this is the delivery Moogle. This is where you get all your mail. So I'll open up the map again. As you can see, folks, we are on the Ruby Road Exchange. So bear that in mind. That's where we are. So let's...
to note, I did get a lot of letters saying, where can I get my mail from? Well, this is it.
Here you go.
You just find one of these little guys, and anything from Square Enix to any items that is sent to you, then you go to him and he'll sort it all out for you.
So I'm going to read it. Greetings, tall one. I'm a delivery Moogle Kupo. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Moogles are supposed to hide in trees and avoid contact with outsiders. Why ever would they agree to carry about letters? Why, indeed, if I had my way, I'd be curled up under a canopy of a nice oak tree, dreaming about some beautiful Mooglet with a rainbow-colored pom-pom Kupo. But no, the moon had to go and drop from the sky, causing all the terrible commotion. Aetherites were shattered and link pearls rendered useless. For the moons, the poor wingless people of Eorzea had no way of communication with each other, beyond screaming at the top of their lungs, which no one really approved of, Kupo. That is, until the little horned ones asked us to assist them by delivering messages. At first, we were wary of showing ourselves, worried that one of you might catch us and skin us, like you do every other forest furry. But once we saw how much we were appreciated, we knew we found our new calling. And I personally promised to try and not read any along the way, Kupo. Look what we have here! 6 new letters have arrived just for you, Kupo. So whenever time you get a new letter, you'll see this icon that's saying you have mail. But then also the Moogle will say you have letters. So let's see. Oh wow, all of them from Final Fantasy Dev Team. So let's see, we got our Case Sif doll. Which Case Sif dolls, folks, they are from when you pre-ordered the game, which you cannot do now. So if you just bought the game, you're not going to get this item. But you get a Case Sinian doll, and you also get a Moogle cap. And then let's see. Now these next 4 items are from the Collector's Edition. So you get the Warrior of the Helm of Light. So you get that. That's from the first Final Fantasy. You also get a behemoth minion. You also get behemoth barding, which we can't use yet. And then we've got the coral bell, which we cannot use yet. So where did all these items go? Well, some of them went into your inventory, which as you can see here is accessed by this little screen right here. So we just click on to use them. And now we've got a K-Sif doll, we've got our baby behemoth. We're going to be using our barding. And I don't think we can use this bell yet. Oh, we can. So for anyone that wants to know where your mounts go, you just go into actions and traits or P on your keyboard. And there you go. There's mounts. Now, I don't think we can use this mount yet because you have to get your chocobo first. But we'll try that on another episode. But for minions, they're also right above there. So you can just right click on them and your minion is summoned. So there you go. See, I have the K-Sif doll out. So now over here, and we're not going to go up here yet, but there's a lift attendant right here, which will either take you to the airstrip landing or husting strip, or you can take this gate here and it'll take you to the steps of Thal, which we're not going to go to yet. In fact, let's head back out over here. So Amadeus, did you get all your goodies?
Yeah, I got all my shiny.
Yay, you got all your goodies. Wait, does that behemoth barding look bigger to you? Like, it looks bigger than you somewhat. It's about half your size.
I so think cute. He looks like Elvis. I'm going to name him Elvis.
Hey. Yeah, Elvis. You are a silly Nelly, aren't you? So as you can see here, we're just going to head down, continuing on the road. Oh, hey, look! There's a Crimson Knight person. Hello! Oh, and look, we got a quest over here, too. Let's see. What is this quest from Wymond? Wymond would like to know what you think of UL'Dah. Well, let's see. So, how are you taking UL'Dah, Shiveria? Make any new friends in high places yet? Ha! Well, when you have Sultana's here one day, I hope you won't have forgotten old Wymond. Long as you're here, mayhap you can do me a favor and take this missive to Josiah's at the Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder, and man will ever give you some gil for your trouble. If only all work in the city was this easy, eh? Okay, so we took that quest, but we're not going to turn it in yet. But we do have to go over here, and I think we showed you guys where the Aetheryite was last episode. But just in case, the Aetheryite on your map, it's its own little plaza off to the side, so it's just right here as you can see. So here you go, we're in the Aetheryite Plaza, so this is where you would go whenever you teleport into UL'Dah, or if you want to grab the crystal. You just right click on it and then you'll grab it. So there we go, there's where the Aetheryite is. Now, let's keep going this way.
Well, there is a upholsterer over here, but he is level 25 for people who are struggling to find him. He is just straight across from the crystal.
Oh, really? So what does the upholsterer do, Amadeus?
He gives you battle gear and field gear. Meaning, like, the battle gear is for your main, the field gear is for, like, I think it's for your crafting. Like gathering and stuff like that, fishing maybe.
But keep in mind, guys, if you look at the field gear here, it's all level 27. So bear that in mind. So let's check out the battle gear. What level is your battle gear? I think that's level. Yep, that's. So this is all level 25 and 30 gear.
Yeah.
As you can see. So bear that in mind. If you're level 25 and 30, you need some gear. There you go. Alright, so let's see. Let's go over here real quick, and we will enter the Hall of Flame. Now, this is one of the grand companies of UL'Dah. This is the only one, and this is the Immortal Flame. As you can hear the music, as you can hear the music play. As you can see here. So, when you get to this point, if you want to choose it, you'll come here. So there you go. And then if you have a free company, this is for the company Cheston. But we'll focus more on that on a later episode. For now, let's actually go across this way. Because this is important. Not only do we have 3 quests here, but there's also a guild here.
I've got one to hand in, apparently.
Yeah, same here. So let's hand this one in. And he says, back already, are you? Come, let us see what you brought. Well, we brought you some pelts. There you go. Brought you some pelts. Exceptional! These are fine true pelts indeed. Well done, my friend. The Pugilist Guild is among my largest clients. I fear what would have come to pass had this order been delayed any longer. Take this, You've more than earned it. So we get to choose some shoes. So I'm going to choose the Disciple of War shoes, because I really need those. And there we go. And the quest is done. So, if you continue going down here, this is the Pugilist Guild. So if you first come into the game and you are a pugilist, this is where you would go. And we have a couple of quests to turn in. Let's go to this guy. I think this is the guy we have to send a packet to. Do you have business with the Platinum Mirage this evening? Yes, I do. I've got a letter for you. Here you go. A missive from Wyman. Alright then, let's have a look. Bird is barren, let the hound feast. So it goes. Oh, this? Well, you see, the guild is often contracted to provide protective services. Unfortunately for this particular petitioner, Wyman's investigation has revealed his finances to be wanting. Maybe adventurers like you don't mind working for free, but we have a business to run. I myself have 4 mouths to feed, so this bird will have to fend for himself, I'm afraid. Well, that's kind of mean. Yay! We leveled up, and we didn't even have to do any fighting that much, so we're now level 3. We don't really get anything new. It's every even level that you get something new at, I believe. So let's go talk to our guildmaster while Amadeus is turning in his quest. Ah, you're back, and none the worse for exertion. Youthful vigor's a truly blessed thing. You've got off to a fine start, lass. To help you on your way, I want you to have this hunting log. Within it, you'll find names of various creatures, opponents that you might hone your skills against. If you want to become strong, you mustn't neglect your training. Indeed, a pugilist is only as good as the number of strikes he's dealt. Get out there, Shiveria, and let your fists fly. When the time is ripe, I'll teach you something new. There's no limit to potential of youth. I look forward to seeing you come into your own. Ha 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 ha. The next pugilist quest will be available from Hammond upon reaching level 5. So once you finish your first quest for the guild of whatever you're choosing is, they will tell you upon reaching level 5, that's when you'll get the next quest. So you have to get to level 5. So there you go. And as you can see, folks, we have a quest icon here, but it's red, but there's a key. Now, what's this hunting log he's talking about? Well, if you open it up, it's pretty much a way to level, and we have to go find these mobs and actually kill them. Now, some of them are in Central Thanalan, which we will be in mainly, but there are some out there. So once we get to level 10, and we'll do a separate episode on this later on, but here we go, folks. This is your hunting log. But we'll go into more detail about that later. Now, Amadeus, you know there is something actually kind of funny, yet sad, yet cute all at the same time in the Pugilist Guild, right?
What might that be?
Well, come here. Let me show you. There is a little Lalafell training to be a pugilist. But he seems to can't get his weapon out. Take a look. He keeps dropping his 50 cuss. It's so cute. He's trying. He's really trying.
Is that Sambo by any chance?
I don't know. Since when did he become Makote? For people wanting for people wanting to know that reference, go check out Sambo's videos. The links will be in the description. It was episode 5 of his Final Fantasy 14 series from 1.0. So let's actually head out here. So as you can see, we've so far explored pretty much steps of knowledge so far, and we only got a few more things to show on this area, and then we'll go up to the next level. But as you can see, if we go up here, there is a gate to Western Thanalan. This is like a higher level area, so there is some lower level stuff here, but recommend wait until you get to like level 4 and finish all the quests here once you go out. And as you can see, we actually have a quest to turn in over here. So let's see what he has to say. Oh, God's be good. Guess it's gone. Alright, I'll get back every going. Oh, I swear it, but no more meetings, I beg you. Oh, so we get some fire shards and potions. And he's got another quest for us, as you can see here. Dilda needs help to repay a long overdue debt. Uh-oh. Look, I haven't got the gil on hand, but I do have this ring. And it's not much to look at, but it'll surely fetch a high place. What's me dear departed's mom's wedding ring? God's rest her soul, but she'll understand. Show it to Mem over at the ossuary, and you'll get your coin. Okay, so we're supposed to give this to a person over in the Thaumaturgist Guild. Which brings to our next little point here. This Aethernet shard right here. I would recommend gathering this every time you see them, because these help you travel around Ul'Dah faster. So you can see we're tuning ourselves. And there we go. So if we open this up, you can see I only have the Aetheryte Plaza and the Adventurers Guild open. Well, for this one, because obviously if I go to another one, then Thaumaturge Guild will be open. Which brings us to our next guild for all you Thaumaturges, aka Black Mages. Here you go. This is where your guild is. And we got a quest from this one. Let's see. Erasmus of the Thaumaturge Guild is preoccupied with his studies, but his brow is furrowed in a way that cries out for help. I am Erasmus of the Order of Nathod, and I am charged with studying the anatomy of this region's fauna and environments of which they dwell. For the dark art of our order is death itself, and power over death can come through knowledge of life. One day I shall publish my findings in a single comprehensive volume, The Many Breaths of Thalin, but there's much work to be done before that day. And aid me, sister, bring me 5 bottles of marmot blood, and perhaps I shall name you in a footnote. Mammoths are hardy creatures that thrive nigh everywhere. You will most certainly find them just outside the city in western Thanalin by the way of the Gate of Sultana. Do take care, they can be feisty little critters when threatened. So you can see they said that we have to go to western Thanalin for that, but you can also find them in north. Well, in central, I'm sorry. So let's talk to this Maymain, because we're supposed to give him this ring. Greetings, adventurer. What brings you to Ares of Osiri? So we're going to show him this, ring, and it says gaudy ring. One look at this extravagant ring would make anyone question Diligent's mother's taste in finery. You wish to sell this heirloom on behalf of a Dilida? Very well. It is most unfortunate when such drastic measures must be taken. And doubly so when the item in question is a fake, and such a gaudy, poorly wrought one. Also, you do know that our appraisals are not free. Normally, this fee is subtracted from the agreed value. Alas, considering the negligible value of this ring, I'm afraid you will still owe us. However, since it's a rather unusual circumstance, we shall waive this fee once. No need to concern yourself with this bauble. I will personally see to it to its disposal. Yikes! So he gave us a fake. Oh, did he think that was on purpose, or did he not really know that the ring was fake?
I think it was on purpose. I think he totally knew it was fake.
That is just wrong. He gave us a fake ring. So you can see that's all of the steps of Nold. But do you notice something? There's this door right here. Can we go through it? No.
I think we can.
There's no, we can't go through here. This says it's a it's a burial chamber. Maybe that's what we can't go through.
And we also have a quest over here.
Oh yeah, I just see that. Let's see. Hino has had enough of her husband's poor work ethic and needs someone to whip him into shape. How can Osprey demand such exorbitant contributions every single moon? It's outrageous, I tell you. Don't they understand that a woman has needs? How do they expect me to pay for rouge and sun-soaked dresses and feed my marmot? Oh, if only I had the foresight to marry a more ambitious man. This is all his fault. If he had just worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he would be rewarded, and maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, it won't be long before I join the beggars in Pearl Lane. Save me from this cruel fate, I beg of you. Speak with my husband, Bobomina, and find some way to motivate him. You should find him at the Colosseum entrance wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. Why does she have to bring us into her quarrel? Like, in all seriousness, why? So, as you can see, folks, we have to go to the Steps of Thal, which is over here. And this is where we can also find her husband. Yeah, he is in a ridiculous outfit. Hi, I'm Obina. Congratulations, you found the world's worst husband. Well, at least it's honest. That is, if you believe that harpy I have for a wife. She never cooks, she never cleans, she gallivants wrong, spending my hard-earned money, and now I see she's speaking ill of me to bloody strangers. Well, if your hell's bent on meddling my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these Franz of Fair flyers and posting them on the walls inside the Colosseum. I've got a long night ahead of me of standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you finish, go and tell Won't at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. So, it's one of those things, huh, Amadeus? The wife says he's bad, the husband says, well, she's bad. Why can't they just get along? I mean, they're married, right? Why can't they just get along?
Exactly. I just don't see why there's so much drama in this game, you know?
Yeah. Because look at you. You're so much drama. I mean, come on now. So now we're going to go into the Steps of Thal. And we got another loading screen. Really. You know, these loading screens sometimes take a long, long time.
But it's these loading screens that made the game what it is. Without these loading screens, it would be copy and paste, and, well, the 1.0 players would actually know exactly what I'm talking about here.
Ah. So now we have we're now in the Gates of Thal, and so we've got a lot to show you. And in fact, there is this place right here, and it's called the Marketplace, but we're actually going to save that for last, because we've got a lot to go through as it is, so we'll save the Marketplace for later. And we also got some quests and Aetherites to get. So first things first, there's this Genevieve person, and she wants to talk to us. So let's find out what goes on. Ah! What have you done? Your kindness never to even look at a lady such as I. Such shocking, unbelievable incidents. And now look how my guild is scattered across the ground. Pick it up right this instant. Really?
Oh, really? You made her lose all... Oh, that's typical Shiv. Really? You made her drop all of her guild.
She could pick it up herself. I mean, she's not that far from it.
But you're the one that did it.
Yeah, so did you from the looks of it.
No, this is what you did earlier.
I swear. Why can't people just do their own thing sometimes? Alright. Okay, gotta pick up the skill, even though she can pick it up herself. I didn't scare her, she heard me coming. My gil now, and they're better than not missing. Not like I'm gonna steal your precious gil. Crud. This appears to be everything.
You know what they say with girls with pink tails?
What are you staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? The insolence. Alright, well fine. You just go and bark off a tree. Now, if you notice, this part is glittering, so we have to click on this exposed wall for one of our quests. And we have to click on the fire in our duty list here. And there we go. The flyer's on the wall. So we've got to do this just a few more times. Amadeus, you know what? Even though we're a Japanese server, there are sure a lot of people here.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a lot of them do actually speak very good English as well. Even some of the Japanese players. So, you know, if you're on this game and get deterred just because it's a Japanese server, don't be. You know.
So you're saying that even though it's Japanese, and even though we're English, and even though it's really should only be Japanese, you know, speaking people, there's a lot of English people here? Well, that's kind of weird.
There's a lot of different nationalities, but it seems English is obviously the language spoken. Really. Nice.
So as you can see here, we have to go here into the Gladiators Guild. Now, what is the Gladiators Guild? This is one of the tanking guilds. And look, there's Lady Legend. And she looks like I'm sorry. And looks like he is in the Eternal Dawn Guild, which we'll speak about more in a future episode. I know I keep saying that, but we've got to get through all these quests. You're helping Bobima? Well, ain't that terrible of ye? Fran's gotten pretty popular of late, and his fans keep stealing these flyers and taking them home as souvenirs. Ah, so you met Bobima's wife. Now I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in all that. If you ask me, they're made for one another. Now, not it's my place to judge, mind. Any road, we appreciate your help. So why are they made for each other? And look, he's got another quest for us.
But still, I'm lost. As usual.
Walking into Gladiators Guild is muttering frantically to himself about an infestation of ladybugs in the region. Carried your arse in here for work, eh? Well, you're in luck. Just so happens I have a deed what needs doing. Wild ladybugs have been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town. Something in the air of late's made 'em ornery as Oroxen Rut. Ain't much fighting on their own, but in numbers they're more of a match for any merchant who's seen more days in the teat than he has on the battlefield. Well, what it'll be? Fancy putting down 4 or so of the bloody buggers, don't ye? Okay, so we gotta go kill more ladybugs. But we also got a quest from someone right here. What does this little Lalafell want? Needs an adventurer to pick up an order from the Goldsmiths Guild. Oh, okay. Have you come to wish me luck? I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. What? You don't know who I am? The next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum? Zerka is my name, and you'll be hearing all about my exploits in the coming days. I even thought a title for myself, the Garnet Gladiator. Ah, which reminds me, I've yet to collect the circlet I've commissioned from the Goldsmiths Guild. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? Okay, well, since we gotta go there anyways. Amadeus, did you find where the oh, yep, there you are. I see you. Alright,
Yeah.
so we're gonna head out over here. And if you notice, after we go around this big circle, wow, Ul'Dah is big. Really big. There's another Aethernet right here, so let's collect this Aethernet. Make sure to grab all these when you go past them, so that way you won't have to walk like we're doing. So now, we actually have to go this way. We've got to go around this big circle. Notice there's a lot of circles. And this is called the Gold Court. And down here is where the Goldsmiths Guild is. So we gotta go down this way to get to the Goldsmiths Guild. So let's see, let's go down this way. And as you can see, there's another Aethernet shard. So we'll just gather one of these. And there we go. So now we have got to go here to the Goldsmiths Guild and talk to the receptionist here. And here's the order slip. Oh, his circlet? Just a moment, miss. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'm afraid crafting the circlet to Zarakasu's exact specification has proven somewhat difficult. We ran out of garnets halfway through our work, and we are still waiting on the next shipment. I hate to impose, but would you explain the situation to Kirk Taff at the Miners Guild? My records indicate that he was supposed to deliver the gemstones yesterday. May have to slip his mind. Okay, so that wasn't as simple as I thought it would be. Now we've got to go to the Miners Guild, which luckily we were actually about to head to there next. So let's head on to see if we can find out what happened to those garnets. Because I'm sure that little Lalafell wants her circlet. She probably paid a lot of money for it too. What do you think, Amadeus? How much do you think she paid for it?
They do look expensive.
Ah, and look, there's someone here named Bitter Snow. I wonder what he could want. Bitter Snow's eyes are those of a man in love. Aww, wrought with worry and doubt. He appears to be waiting for someone who is yet to arrive. I wonder who he's waiting for. What could be keeping her? My beloved Yellow Moon and I promised to meet at this very spot, but 2 bells have passed. I have nary a word from her. Gods, I hope she's alright. As much as I wish to go off and find her, I simply cannot. What if she were to come in my absence? Please, would you search for her in my stead? It's possible she's somewhere near the Weavers Guild. She always enjoyed watching the... By the gods, do you think she left me for someone more dapper? I try not to look like a bumpkin, but I have no mind for fashion. I don't think so. Never know, though. And look, another Aethernet shard. And we're near the Miners Guild. Now, we'll explain what the Goldsmiths and Miners Guild are in another episode, because right now we're just trying to get through. But these are pretty much your crafting and your gathering. So we'll go through those in a later on episode. But right now we're actually just trying to get through these quests and just trying to show you around Ul'Dah. And we don't really have time to really go through everything in much detail. But we will go through these guilds later on, I promise. I have mind to drain a pint, so hurry and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 sounds less. They don't grow on trees. But more than that, this lad, when fancies himself the next Franz the Fair, ought to worry about less style and more about swordplay. And he wrote, I'll do my part to ensure the little bastard gets his bedecked and all the goddamn garnets he can afford. And if he dies in his first fight, well, at least he'll leave a pretty corpse. Really? There we go. So, hopefully they'll get their shipment. Hopefully. So now, we've got to head back out. And we've got to head to the right once we get to Onyx Lane. Hey look, Amadeus, someone named Cupcake Man.
I was about to say. But I don't think it tastes very nice.
Oh, I like cupcakes. Why can't we have cupcakes? Why
Well, the
don't
last
cupcakes?
cupcake you had exploded.
But it was still yummy. Now, for any 1.0 people just coming back to the game, pay attention to where we are. Right now, we are in the Sacralum, and you see this guy, he is the Calamity Salvager. So as you can see, he's the guy you need to talk to get your stuff back once you get back into the game. So, we are at coordinates 12 and 13 in UL'Dah. So, if you need your stuff back in UL'Dah, then come here. You need to come here.
Do you think the writing on the waterfall is a reference to 1.0?
It could possibly be, but I can't... Do you know what it says, Amadeus?
It says something about... It seems like the colour of old or something? Or colour or old or told?
I don't know.
It looks like Pig Latin. Or something like that, or it's the game's own language.
It could be the game's own language, so I wonder what that says. Maybe we'll find out later on in the story. But right now, we gotta get to the Weaver's Guild, which is down this way, as you can see on our map. So we gotta go down here, and look, another Aethernet shard.
Yes, the place that cost me all my gil.
Well, that's what happens when you get into addicting to crafting. So now let's go to the Weaver's Guild here.
Not the fact that my fiance goes, oh, can you make me a new pair of pants? Or
hey, I can make my own pants. Hey, I can make my own pants, thank you. Oh look, there's Yellow Moon. And looks like she's trying to decide what to wear. Bark could be good, just look at me. This hair, this outfit, they don't match at all. I look atrocious. What was I thinking? Oh, I can't let Bitter Snow see me like this. Maybe that last tunic was best after all. Oh no, perhaps the blue. Bitter Snow is waiting for me. But I haven't anything to wear. Oh, you're a typical woman. Just throw something on. It's not like he... Oh, look, an achievement's been unlocked. So, to get to your achievements, it's personal logs. Then you go to achievements. And as you can see, your achievement list will pop up here. And we've completed 10 unique quests. So, yay! But look, we've got 2 quests in here waiting for us. Arthur Wine appears to be vexed by his work at hand. The Weaver's Guild is in need of a helping hand. Something in a cream? Oh, whatever shall I do? This dress, I just can't seem to finish it. Oh, the design is flawless. Absolutely flawless. Of that I have no doubt. But I simply cannot settle on the color for the life of me. How would you like to conduct a bit of research for me? I'm dying to know what color the ladies of UL'Dah are wearing these days, especially on the hustings strip. And when you're finished, please call on Lissu at the Alchemist Guild. The woman is a wizard with dyes. Have her cook up whatever color you find is most popular. Okay, well, we'll do that another time when we go by the people. But we have this one from Juliana. And looks like she needs some help. If it's work you seek, the Weaver's Guild welcomes you. Indeed, your timing is impeccable. A soiree is to be held with all of UL'Dah's elite in attendance. Once the invites went out, the orders came in. And that with a fury. Every lord and lady from Cat Dinwood of Cinderfoot is demanding the latest fineries. I need hands, I need them now. Yet I cannot spare the time to go off in search of them. Would you care to aid us, friend? I ask you no more than you welcome to our doors any willing souls you might find. Come, let us see how you fare. Show me your warmest welcome. So that means we have to right click on her, or click on her as we can see, and we have 2 ways to do it. We can type in /welcome, or if you look over here, there is a thing of emotes right here. And we just look on the welcome list and just click it. There we go. Excellent. I dare say I would work for you myself. Now hurry off. We need those people. Now, so we don't have to keep doing it every time, folk. We'll just actually drag the welcome to our hotbar. Like that. See, it's really easy. So let's go and welcome these people into the Weaver's Guild. And she's weaving naked. What's up with the naked people today? I swear, lots of naked. Alright, so we gotta go click on this people. Welcome. Work at the Weaver's Guild. I'd be lying if I said I weren't interested. To whom might I go inquire further? So that person's interested. So let's see what about this people. What about this guy? The Weavers are recruiting? Finally, my chance to become a famous designer. So, yeah, they're interested. Let's see, anyone else? Let's see. Yeah, so I think we gotta do these 3 people next. Lurking Leech. Weavengill, take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard and on duty. No less. Move along now. Well, you didn't have to be so mean. Well, I only said you want to join. Not like I asked you to say, you know, sell your soul. So that guy wasn't interested. And I forgot to click on her. Let's see what she has to say. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot. Well, it doesn't mean you have... dear, oh dear. So we'll actually go turn in that quest a little later. Actually, just go ahead and turn in now. But wait a second. I've lost a certain Lalafell. Amadeus, where did you go? Where are you?
I'm welcoming people.
Dear, now we're never going to find him. I swear, every time he just wanders off, and then 2 minutes later, Shiv, I don't know where I am. I don't know where I'm going. I get trapped in this level 46 area when I'm supposed to be going to La Nocia. Well, where are you? Western Thanalin. How do you mix up continents? There's only one guy I've known to be going to the wrong continent even. And not even that. One's a sea, one's a frickin' desert. How do you mix those 2 up? I tell you. Can someone please answer in the comments below? How do you get them mixed up?
Fine, you happy? I'm here. There you go. I weren't lost.
How long did it take you to get back here?
2 seconds.
Alright, so now we've pretty much explored all of this trip. Well, not exactly. There is one more spot we've got to go to. But right now, however, we're not going to show you that area just yet. We'll get to that a little later on. But right now, we need to head to the Husting Strip. Now, this is the fancy strip. So let's see. So I think we got to go this way. And look, we've got a person right here. Let's see. The most popular coloring? Well, all colors have their merits, of course. But if pressed, I'd have to say red. So we've got one that's for red. What does this guy think? Hey, what's your favorite color? So that guy says any color. Oy. Well, you're a big help. Oh, look, there is red carpet lining these stairs. Oh, look, we got this guy to talk to.
I think they knew that I was coming. Just saying.
Oy. What color is in fashion? Well, I must say, I'm just back from Gridania. I find there's a certain very rude to verdant livery. Green, you bloody idiot. We didn't have to be so mean about it.
Just to note, this is not a game for young children. I think they've noticed that.
Yeah, this is not a game for children. It's rated T for teen. Let's see, what does Fast Tread think? Hey, what's your favorite color? Best color for a dress? Well, you know what I'm saying. Once you go black, you never go back. Oh!
I was waiting for you to find
really?
that one.
Square!
I'm sorry, did I neglect to warn you of that one?
That is
Really?
so wrong. Like, what? What?
I thought you'd appreciate that one.
Oh my god, that's just... No. Okay, you know what? What? I'll just run this way now. No, that's not appreciative. Okay, I'm afraid to ask you, but what's your favorite color for a dress? Yellow. What fairer color than the name of the fairest maiden, Yellow Moon? So this Yellow Moon person seems to be sought after for... Oh look, another Aethernet shard. As you can see, they're all over the place. So let's see. Where do we next have to go? Okay, so there's one of each side of here. So let's see. We'll go to this guy over here. Now this is the main hubbub of UL'Dah. Like this is where you may find the Sultana at some point. Hinty hint hint. So let's see. So he just voted for his favorite color. Yeah, I'm not reading all of these anymore. I refuse. I am not reading all these anymore. What merchant? Oh, that's the merchant strip. We'll go there in a little bit later.
That'd be payback for that comment about Fenelon earlier.
Well, you're the one that did it!
I
Could have
remember
warned
a
me.
certain Shiveria that ran her entire party off a cliff in Guild Wars 2 and killed them all.
Hey, that's off topic. This is Final Fantasy. We're not talking about Guild Wars 2 stuff in Final Fantasy.
Just saying.
So let's just go through here. Oh look, Cornell. We have to ask about... Why are we asking guys? Why can't we ask women? Okay, so... Red, green, overlay the stripes of purple, and dark brown. Well, that was specific. That's kind of scary. That's weird. That was scary. So, where are we? Well, right now, we are actually on Scholar's Walk. And this is where you'll find the Alchemist Guild. Which we'll go into another episode in later. So, let's see. I think this is the last Aetheryte we have. I think. So, what happens, folks, when you collect all the Aetherytes in UL'Dah? Well, you're about to find out as we collect this one. You now have Aethernet access to the Alchemist Guild. You have attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in UL'Dah. The Gate of Nuld, the Gate of Flawed, and the Gate of Sultana are now accessible. So that pretty much means all the gates we can do to go out of, to go into the open world and go into the world, as you can see, we actually have access to. So now we can go out if we need to from the Aethernet crystals.
Beat me to an Aethernet shard?
Maybe.
Really?
Now let's see. We gotta find this one last guy. Oh, here we are. And I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name. Red, ever and always. This is UL'Dah, my dear girl, where the sun beats on your back with fiery fists, and the sins and sands are hot and unforgiving and everywhere at once. We UL'Dahans live for our passions, and our lust for life is surpassed only by our lust for lust. Well, that was certainly explanationable. So let's go over here to the Alchemist Guild, and it looks like we have a quest to turn in and also a quest to grab. I believe the Alchemist will look at it later on episode. But for now, yes, we are here. Oh. So it looks like Red won out by 1 vote. So there we go. So we'll just turn that in. And now we're going to talk to this Alwyn guy. And it looks like we're going to help him test out a new medicine. And if you want to read this because my voice is wearing out, just pause the video and you can read on your own time. So let's see. Oh, we've got to offer a tonic to somebody. And that is on the market strip. But, you know what? We have to head to the market strip very last, and there's a reason for this. So, the nearest Aethernet shard is actually, let's head back to the Weaver's Guild, so we can show you how this works. So, once you get to an Aethernet shard and you tune it, select on the list, and you go to Weaver's Guild, and it'll teleport you there. Simple as that. Not very hard, is it? What do you think, Amadeus?
Not sure, but I'm missing a shard somewhere and I've never found it.
Really? Did you collect all the ones we found along the way?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that's weird. Well, maybe you can watch this episode at some point and figure out where you went missing. So let's head to the market, finally.
Sounds like too much homework.
Come on now, you're so lazy. So, let's go to this Landibert guy, and let's give him his medicine. Come on, take your med.
He looks well enough to me. Does he really need it?
There you go. And look, he's got a quest for us. Oh, he wishes to... And it looks like he's giving us a this is probably another fake, but let's go and... Wait a second, Amadeus. You know what? I think we should bring someone in to help us out with the marketplace. It might make it go faster. What do you think? Should we find some help?
Who have you got in mind?
I don't know. Let's see who we can pull. As soon as we pull someone to help us with the marketplace, we'll be right back, folks. Okay, now we're back, and oh look! Hey, Diesel.
I just want to interject here. There's something I've always wanted to do. Just to say.
What?
And welcome back to this Let's Play.
Will you stop that? No!
What?
Stop it!
What?
No. Not allowed.
What's wrong with
No! That is not our thing! Ugh. You're gonna make me drink. Okay, Amadeus, so we have a problem. Here we are, we're in the markets, but we don't know anything about them! Oh. So, I don't think these two will help, but... Oh my god, Amadeus, I think we have a stalker. Wanna know why? Look who I just found. Isn't this the guy we saw naked earlier? I mean, look. Now he's all clothed. Look. Isn't that the guy we saw naked earlier?
Yeah, but it seems all white. You know.
Enough with the puns, Amadeus. And that is Gervain Merrill Dewin? Amadeus, is he a mumble, do you know of?
I think he actually is.
Is he?
Why don't you say hi?
Hey, Gervain, are you there?
Good evening.
Oh! Oh my god, that's Gerb Camp! Thanks! That's right, you're on your...
It's Gervain Meraldwin.
Oh, Meralduin. Okay. That kind of sounds like
it's a bit French-sounding name, like the Elezen do have French-sounding names.
Nice, so you're fitting within lore. So,
Pretty
Gerb,
well.
what are you standing in front of? And...
This is a market board. There are a few around the market boards here, and you can use them to check the auction house.
Oh! So the market board's the auction house?
Pretty much.
So what do I do if I want to post on into it, though? Where do I go?
If you want to post on the auction house, you need to actually hire a retainer. Give him the items, and then tell him to sell the items. Then they will appear on the market boards.
So, for people who have played 1.0 only and think like, well, I don't think a Realm Reborn's for me, how does the market board compare to the 1.0 version of the auction house?
Well, imagine this for a moment. In 1.0 you had this, each city had this series of rooms in which you could put your retainers to sell stuff. Every single person could have 2 retainers. Imagine all those retainers standing in those rooms and then trying to find the right retainer with the right items. It was impossible. Later on they added certain systems to actually search for items, stuff like that, and eventually even made it possible to look at the make them connect to each other for the different cities. But this is a way better. I mean, you just look at the market board, click whatever item you want. You can look for the tools, you can look for armor, you can look for potions and what have you. It's all there.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
sounds a lot more organised now, doesn't it?
And
It
less
is.
complicated. But how do I get a retainer?
For a retainer you need to talk to... first off you need to do certain quests until you're at... I'm not quite sure which level. I could get them right off the bat because I'm a 1.0 player. But you need to have a certain level and have done a certain quest in the main storyline. And then the person who gives you that quest will tell you that you're able to get yourself a retainer. And from that point on you can use them. And then there's a person a bit further down the street where you can actually get them.
Oh, so we gotta do our main story, huh?
Yes.
Oh, man, why can't
I
we get
believe
one
it's
so
at
sooner?
level 20 or so.
Oh, so about the same level as the Chocobo, huh?
That's... No, the Chocobo is 25, I believe.
Well, we'll certainly find out sooner or later.
Yep. Well, retainers, you can call those at bells, and you have one bell in your inner room once you get that, and there's one right over there with the retainer guy. So I can show you. But there's not much to see because if I call my retainers, it'll only show for me.
Ah, okay. So, wait a second. So what's all with this? All of these merchants here? If there's market boards, what are these merchants here for on each side of us?
These merchants are just here for basic amenities, potions, low-level armors, jewelry, stuff like that. There's also someone to do repairs, food, everything you need pretty much to do some adventuring.
Oh, so for anyone just starting out, should you buy from market boards or should you go to one of these merchants over here?
Actually, if you start out, I recommend just following quests, because if you follow your quests, you will get quite a lot of armor.
Oh,
I mean, this
okay.
armor that I'm wearing right now, that's also from quests.
Oh, okay. So
Well,
let's
it
see.
seems like we've got a quest to hand in here.
Oh, do we? Oh yeah, that's
Well,
right, we
showing
do.
up on mine.
Oh yeah, that's right, we got a person to show him right here. What does he want, I wonder? Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning lady like you be looking for today? Well, I've got this vase here. Oh yeah, that's right. Permit me to examine this vase of yours. I hope you did not spend too much coin on this trash. A flood of like items brought in by refugees have destroyed what demand once existed. The markets are fickle, my friend. If you lose sight of current trends, you stand to lose everything, as I once did. Market wards once bore my name, until fate and Hubrius refused me to this. For your sake, I pray you do not have to learn this lesson the same way I did. Okay, so once again, that was also trash. What's up with all this trash? Keep getting trash. Now, I want to actually look around, because let's see, we have a... Let's see, there's your battlecraft person, we've got your jeweler here. Let's see, what else we got? Oh wow, there's a lot of people over here.
Yes, this is the desk where you can get your retainers and where the bell is, so there's always a lot of people over here.
Oh, so it's always this crowded?
Yes, because the retainers are here, there's also a lot of people crafting here, because you can easily access your retainer to gather up some extra materials and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, so let's see, I see armorsmiths, I see weavers. I see a lot of professions going on. Oh,
A shiny
man.
rat. Oh,
We so have to get into crafting at one point later on. Let's see. Ooh, tradecraft merchant. What do you have?
This one will sell you all sorts of materials that you can use for crafts.
Oh, nice.
Only basics, of course.
Oh, look! I need these for my main, the white corals. Huh, I need to come back here. Let's see, do they have fish glue?
sounds disgusting.
No, they don't have fish glue. Oh.
But did
You might be able
notice-
to get that from the Leatherworkers Guild.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I'll
did
have
you
to look there.
notice, like, with the tradecraft and armour, on their store is actually relevant to what they do?
Let's see, we got an apothecary over here.
Yes.
Let's see, he says potions. Oh, nice. There's some potions there. Let's see. We have a person here called the Pot Watch. What do you sell? Oh, you sell foods. Oh, so we know where to go buy food and some orange juice, which we will need later on.
Shiveria, have you actually noticed it's actually relevant to what they sell is actually what's on the store?
I know, that's pretty amazing. There are some games that are not like that. So let's see, let's go down
And
here.
In the market wards back in 1.0, where you had all those retainers, you could actually buy a stall like this and you put your retainer in it, and you could choose what the market stall looked like.
Look what I found!
Oh no.
Ooh, ooh, ooh! I found
Okay,
the
can we
dice!
move on
I
now?
found the dice! No, I found dice!
we
Let's see,
need
I
to
want
move
this
on.
color. Ooh, I totally want like this color. I want this color. I want this color. Oh my god! I totally want that color too. Ooh, look at all dice. Ooh, pink! They've got pink! I'm buying pink. I want some pink. There we go. Got some. We got some pink dice. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna buy one more. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We got some pink dice. Ooh, there's salmon pink. Ooh, there's a nice little pink right there. So we'll buy a couple of those. I want to see what they look like. Oh my god. Dice! I didn't know they had dice in this game. Dice, 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 dice.
Sorry, Gerb, that you have to go through this.
You will need to do a quest before you can actually use those.
Aww. But can I still buy them?
Of course you can buy them, but they'll sit in your inventory
Ooh,
for a while
midnight
until you can
blue.
actually put them to use.
Blue.
And also to note that the dyes are actually consumable, so you
Yes.
can't actually keep them.
Unlike Guild Wars 2, where once you have used the dye, it'll sit there in your inventory or in your dye screen forever. These are one-time use.
Dice. We got some dice to see. Ooh, there's sky blue. I want to buy that color. Okay, ooh, there's this color too. Yay! Okay.
We might need some help to drag her
Okay,
away
I'm
from
good.
here.
I got dice I want. Okay. So what does this guy?
I was about to say, I can log on to Grindborg, and if that one can't pull Shiveria away, nothing can.
Okay, so these are for crafters here.
Fieldcraft, which is to say, yeah.
Oh look, here's a way to repair your armor right here. Cool. So we found where to repair our stuffs.
Yeah,
Yes.
a warning for new players: your armor will actually be affected in this game. If you die too many times or battle too many times, what I've found is your armor can actually be affected and it can break.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
just so you know, if you look in your character menu, you see this green bar here. If you ever notice them to be completely red, that means your armor's broken. Now, I did ask the clarification from a 1.0 player, and he said the durability does not affect the stats. It is only when it breaks. So you really, because of how much it costs, because it's the same fee, whether it's 1%, durability, that is wrong.
Yes, that is wrong. That has been changed in the during launch. Now items have a cost dependent on how bad they are.
Oh. So what would you recommend, Gerb? Should I repair every time I fight a mob, or should I wait?
As long as your items are still in the green, you can still use them and wait. Generally, after dungeon, if you had maybe 1 or 2 deaths, you might want to go to an armor mender.
Okay.
Use at your own discretion.
So is that the only thing wrong? Is it still like, as long as it doesn't break, the stats are still good, right?
As long as it doesn't break, stats are still good.
Okay.
Look over
That's
here,
good to know.
Shiveria. This is the first time I've ever seen leopard print in a Realm Reborn.
Oh yeah! Hey Gerb, where did this gear come from? Why is she in leopard? I want leopard print too. Look at that.
That's a very good question. I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, I think we're gonna have to do some dungeons when we get up there, babe.
And there's a pointy hat. I want the pointy hat. I like the pointy hat.
Let's see, who's over here? Oh, here's an independent arms merchant. Ooh, I think it's where
Yes,
we can
this
buy
one
weapons.
will, yeah, all the starting weapons at least, and also some higher level ones.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Look
So-
at the boxes behind him, though. Would they be like weapon boxes?
Well, a lot of the weapons for casters are easily stacked in boxes and such.
Nice. That is nice. So the markets are useful. Oh,
Definitely.
look. Nita's crafting. Wonder what she's
mean,
making.
She's working on goldsmithing right now, so as you can see, so
Oh, wow.
the rings made from brass, so that's higher level material,
Amadeus.
or rather mid level.
Yeah.
When we get to it, can we do some crafting?
Of course.
Yay!
I know we'll get into crafting at some point, but have you noticed each craft has a different animation?
I see that. Like, look, I'm sure this is a carpenter, but look at this guy. Right over here. He's got a big saw. Oh my. Look at that, Amadeus.
That looks like high level to me. I don't know, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that looks very high level compared to this guy over here who's doing the same craft.
Yeah, that is insane. That's one big saw. That can chop a lava fell in half.
Look at the difference in the tables as well.
I see that, and
That is a perfect definition there.
he's barely wearing anything, though. That's kind of creepy. Alright, so we've got this guy to
Well,
talk
at least
to.
his face is covered.
Yeah.
Somebody's got the pumpkin hat on.
Yeah, my one of my other characters has the whole series of those pumpkin hats.
Ooh, we're in a cutscene. Oh, this is what, pretty much recapping on what, Gerb Camp was saying. Pretty much talking about the markets. I would read through all this, but we just pretty much already went through that. So I don't think there's anything new it could tell us. Oh, that is nice cutscenes to watch. So if you ever make a character, read through this stuff in detail. We would, but we just went through all this, so. Yep, there we go. Oh, now they're telling us to go. There we go. So now that we've done that, we need to go back to Momodi. But I really don't feel like walking all that way again. Ugh.
Did you grab all your crystals up till now? The aetherites?
Yes,
or
I did.
aetherites?
I grabbed all my crystals. I grabbed all of my
Then let's
crystals.
see where the nearest is. Actually, there isn't. It's quicker to actually just walk to the quicksand than actually go grab a crystal.
Oh, okay. So which way do we go? This way?
It's
This way?
over here, up the stairs.
Okay, everyone go upstairs.
See, Shiveria, I knew that.
No, you didn't.
And follow the alleyway. Don't mind the bums. No one does in the city.
Ah, this is starting to look familiar a little bit.
Seems like they drink a lot.
I am not even going to.
Well,
So,
there was
Gerb,
bottles on the ground.
question about the dyes. Not only can you buy them, but can you make them? And who makes them?
I believe alchemists can make dyes.
I know what crafting I want to do. I know what crafting what I want to do. I want to do alchemy. Alchemy, alchemy, alchemy. I want to make my dice. I want to make dice. I want to make dice. Make dice. I want dice. 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 I want to make dice.
If you're a good girl,
No, that's my knife.
Well,
Or you.
for alchemy, you're in the right city.
Ooh. So when we get to level 10, I want to make dice. Ooh, yay.
Alchemists Guild is on the upper area.
Nice. So, let's talk to Momodi. She might have something new for us, or might be able to tell us something. How was your tour of the city, Shiveria? Get lost, did you? Aye, well, Uldah's a big place with lots to see and do, but wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. Oh, Amadeus is bad at that. So when you go exploring, explore like you got a purpose, eh? Okay. Alright then, that's all that's left for you. Hard work, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand. Okay. Yay! We finished that quest. We got other side quests to do. And it looks like that's what we have to do, because, well, like, but I think there's another quest that we have to wait for level 4.
yes, there is.
There is.
Yep.
So it looks like we got a little ways to go, but, I think that's pretty much all that we have in store for today. What do you think, Amadeus? Should we finish up these
But
two quests, or?
I think there's something we need to let out there. In future episodes, we are going to have a surprise guest, are we not?
Ooh! That's right, we are! Goody goody gumdrops, that's right, yeah! We're gonna have
Is
a
it me?
surprise. Actually, let's just say he lives in the land down under, so we're gonna be having a surprise guest, maybe, just maybe, on the next episode. We actually could use some help. And in fact, Amadeus, didn't you say you wanted to go to a certain forest area?
You mean Gridania?
That's right, didn't you say you wanted to go there?
Well, it is where I'm from.
Well, let's see. We would need a guide, so I wonder. We should find out if he would like to guide us. And for the next episode.
I think so.
Yeah. In fact, we'll give him a contact. But that's it for
Let-
now, guys.
Let's
Unfortunately.
just not trust him to heal.
Yeah,
can we agree on that?
that's a good idea. So, if we can get him for next episode, we will probably be going to Gridania and showing you how to get there. And that can probably get us actually some good XP from doing that. But until next time, guys, and thank you, Gerb, for helping us in the market.
No problem. If you ever need a tour of Limsa, which is where I hail from, I'm willing to do that.
Yay! But I think we have to wait a little while for that one, because is there no way to just walk there?
Not that I'm aware of. There used to be a ship, a ferry going back and forth in 1.0, but I don't think that's in the game right now.
Oh.
So you'll have to wait until level 15 so you can have the quest for the airship pass.
Well, that'll be a while before we get to that. Okay. Well, until next time, folks, we will see you later. Bye, guys.
From us all at Eternal Dawn. Bye-bye.